God's transition.
All right, Pastor.
Look at your neighbor, help me on this. Say, neighbor, whatever you do in this season, don't miss God's transition. One can be certain of this, watch this now, about transition. It does not allow you to stay in the same place. You can fight it all you want, but transition will let you know I'm here. And until you transition to the expected state, you will be miserable. I've discovered, watch this now, throughout Jesus' ministry, transitioning people, watch this now, from one state to another was his goal. The question comes, how could this rich young ruler be grieved at the author of life when he, the author of life, was offering him the life that the young man desired? See, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, it's easy to ask this question when you're on the outside looking in. But we all, if the truth be told, we are guilty of missing God in his transition. Can I ask you a question? Have you ever missed God's transition because of something you owned? Have you ever missed God's transition because of something you possessed? Have you ever missed God's transition because of something you were involved in? I'm sure your answer this morning would be a resounding yes, Pastor. The fact that he had to give up, come on somebody, his riches. He had to give up his reputation. He had to give up, watch this now, what he was used to having. The assignment, watch this now, to do such a thing was too hard for him. Hence, he settled, watch this now. And rather than him giving it up, he settled. When he was supposed to have transition. The Bible says he didn't say one word to Jesus. He just walked away grieving.
My.
He settled for just life and missed out transitioning into the life of more.
Oh God. Help.
Everybody in here settling for just life.
Jesus.
You think God? See, God is now in a position where he's asking you to give up what you think sustains you. Oh, shucks. God said, give up that stuff that you think makes you. He said, give up that stuff that you think keeping you. He said, give up that stuff that you think if you lose it, you'll lose your identity. He said, get up and follow me. I must say to you, don't allow your riches, don't allow your houses and your cars and your jewelry and your job and your money or whatever it may be to make you miss God's transition. Look at, we all must believe that his word is true, as he says it in 2 Corinthians, the 1st chapter in the 20th verse. He said, all the promises of God in him are yes, and in him amen, to the glory of God through us. In other words, if God said